Learning more about the war, the Cold War. Did you know Russia bragged about their superior long-range missiles, but in actuality they were more like missiles with blindfolds? Which brings me to my next point, why spies were such an important part in the nuclear arms race. You see, in 1949, the missiles...
What are you doing?
I'm learning more about the war, the Cold War, which brings me back to my previous...
Do you remember what day is today?
Is it the 15th or the 16th?
The 16th. You were supposed to do the tour in Los Alamos.
Wait. Is it the 15th or the 16th?
16th.
You coming? Our facility, Los Alamos, was created in Ottawa, New Mexico. It was originally a horse ranch, when our founder, Robert J. Oppenheimer, was a kid. As an adult, Oppenheimer recommended this facility to the U.S. military, to which they converted the horse ranch into an active military site. Many of the researchers here at Los Alamos are very famous, such as Dr. Brown, Dr. Teller, and of course Einstein. They worked on many of the famous nuclear bombs, such as the Little Boy, the Fat Man, and schematics for the hydrogen bomb. Our facility is dedicated to researching and harnessing atomic energy, and we look forward to showing you around Los Alamos. Thank you. When our facility was first opened in 1942, our scientists immediately began research on what would later be known as the Manhattan Project. And it wasn't until 1945, when the first atomic bomb, Trinity, was dropped, that we begin to see the full potential for these atomic bombs. Our first stop on this tour is a research institution. Now, we have many research institutions here on site, but this one is predominantly the most important. If you'd please follow me. Our facility, Los Alamos, is crucial in the nuclear arms race. We have many famous scientists working here, such as Dr. Teller, who, FYI, is working on a very big bomb. Dr. Teller, if you please.
Dude, I'm busy. I'm still working.
Come on, Dr. Teller. It'll only take a moment.
Fine. The hydrogen bomb is 1,000 times stronger than the bomb we created before, but I'm still working on it.
Well, that is incredible. Now, for those of you who don't know what the atomic bomb is or how effective it is, I'd like to introduce you to Dr. also chairman of the Accelerator Physics Department of General Atomics. And in the 50s, they worked on the nuclear submarine program. Dr. Baester, if you please explain how General Atomics work.
Yes. Okay. The gun design was straightforward. Basically, a bullet of nuclear material was fired at a very high speed into a second nuclear mass, creating a critical mass. This released enormous energy with an immense implosion. An implosion is an instance of something collapsing violently inward. It is very hard to explain on paper. Now we measure everything in terms of TNT. The Little Boy, which was dropped on Hiroshima, was approximately 15,000 tons. The Fat Man, which was dropped on Nagasaki, weighed approximately 21,000 tons. Thank you.
Some of our scientists here aren't
Where
the
did he
best
go?
in front of the camera. Huh?
Where was the classified box?
I have no idea.
Oh no.
Moving on! Unfortunately, our tour ends here as we do not have the clearance to view the rest of the facility. However, I would like to talk more about the atomic bomb. The reason for creating the atomic bomb and continuing to improve them are these. First, we wanted to end the war with Japan. As you know, by 1945, Los Alamos had perfected the atomic bomb and it was ready to use. When the atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Imperial Japan surrendered, ending World War II. This was the event that would shift the world into the Cold War because in 1949, the Soviet Union had perfected their own atomic bomb, leading into what would be known as the nuclear arms race. To prevent the Soviet Union from gaining the upper hand and stopping the spread of communism, the United States had to keep the pace in the nuclear arms race. This would lead them to develop more and more deadly atomic bombs, which in reality were most likely never to be used at all. Which would bring me to my last reason, which is why we created the atomic bomb in the first place. We wanted to learn more about atomic energy and, more importantly, how to harness it. When the atomic bomb Trinity was first dropped in that desert, the potential for atomic devices became infinite. It would lead many famous scientists to improving the atomic design, and would lead Dr. Teller to developing his own hydrogen bomb which would be, as you know, 1,000 times more powerful than the atomic bomb Little Boy. But what if the atomic bomb was unable to work? What if it never worked at all? What would be the implications of that? Well, the immediate effect would be the war in Japan would not have ended so easily. There would have most likely have been a land invasion by the United States and would have led to thousands, hundreds of thousands of lives being lost. The long-term effects are a little more complicated. There is a possibility that would have led to another world war because the atomic bomb led to something known as mutually assured destruction. It is possible that another world war would have broken out and that the smaller proxy war conflicts would have become a more centralized front. However, that is just a possibility. We here at Los Alamos would like to thank you for your time in visiting our facility. And we have reenacted a clip here from the bombing of Hiroshima with our alternate ending in mind, using top-of-the-line special effects. You're going to get a real kick out of this one. Thank you again.
Bomb dropping.
Not yet.
Are you sure about that?
Fine, do it now. Is that the bomb?
Wait, aren't you supposed to fly us away from the bomb?
How did it get there?
Get us out of here! Come on, go!
We're gonna run into the bomb!